You walk into the room and all the noise falls down. My friends keep talking, but I only hear the sound of your footsteps on the floor, that familiar little beat. Like my heart is keeping time with the rhythm of your feet. You flash that awkward smile that you say you never like, but it's the kind of moment I could replay all my life. Like you ask me how I'm doing in that soft and simple way, and suddenly the darkest parts of me feel kinda safe. I used to run from anyone who got too close, but somehow you're the one my broken pieces chose. 'Cause when you look at me like that, like I'm more than all the parts of me that hurt and hold me back. Like I'm the sunrise after years of sleeping through the light. Like I'm worth the fight when you say my name out loud. It's like you turn down every fear inside the crowd. You don't fix me, you just hold me where I'm at, and I fall a little more when you look at me like that. We're sitting on the sidewalk, sharing secrets in the dark. You talk about your family and the shape of all your scars. You say I'm kinda messy, I'm afraid I'm hard to love. I laugh and say then we're the same, we're just two people trying to grow up. You trace the constellations on my trembling hand, connecting all the freckles like a little map of chance. You say I don't know the future, but I know that in this space I've never felt so seen, never felt so in my place. You don't promise me forever, you just promise me tonight, but somehow that feels truer than 1,000 heavy lies. 'Cause when you look at me like that, like I'm more than all the shadows that keep pulling me back. Like I'm a chapter that you're scared to close too fast. Like you want it all to last. When you whisper you're enough, it's like you're stitching up the places where I never had that love. You don't fix me, you just hold me where I'm at, and I fall a little more when you look me like that. Maybe one day we'll be older, laughing at this night, drinking coffee in a kitchen that we get to share for life. Maybe we'll be different people, but I hope one thing stays. The way you look at me like I'm worth showing up for every day. And if we break, if life decides we're only meant to be a story in each other's hearts, a warm old memory, I'll still be grateful for the way you took my faded heart and treated it like something beautiful right from the start. 'Cause when you looked at me like that, you rewrote a million lines of what I thought I couldn't have. You made I'm okay turn into I am finally fine. With your hand in mine now, every time I'm scared to breathe, I remember how you saw the very best inside of me. You didn't fix me, you just loved me where I'm at, and I'll spend a lifetime learning to look at myself like like a room full of stars. People making memories on their tiny glass shards. But you don't need a filter, don't need a phone. You're already a story, all on your own. You were so scared just to step inside. Now you're writing your own vibe. Dance like nobody's watching, but everybody is. And they wish that they could move like this. Like you just don't care about the whispers, care about the past. Spinning unbroken, you're not too much OS. You're the main event, the heartbeat in the spins. Dance like nobody's watching. Someday you'll be older, telling someone small. Once I danced so wild, I didn't care at all. And they'll think you lie and say you never do that. But I'll have the memory to prove you did, in fact. So for every time they said you were too shy to shine, let this be the night that you redefine. The floors you stage, the beats your cue. There's not a single soul more alive than you. Empty bottles by the satellite dish. City lights below us like we're floating in a wish. You're wrapped in my jacket, hair in your face. You say this view is nice, but I love this place. You point at every tiny light, say somewhere there's a million lives. But up on this rooftop, it's only us. Two quiet hearts above the rush. We don't need a crowded room when the sky makes space for two. You lean on my shoulder, say nothing at all, and I swear that I can hear your heart call. Rooftop hearts beating over city skies, beating over city skies. Beating over city skies. You trace constellations on my hand, calling out the stars like you rehearsed the plan. I don't know where we'll both be next year, but right now every breath says stay right here. You make it feel like home. I've slept in different bedrooms in 100 borrowed towns. Pack my life in cardboard boxes, always ready to move out. I've learned to love the leaving more than any place I've been. Never stayed long enough to let the roots grow in. Then you showed up with your messy hair and your quiet little laugh. Put a mug into my hand and said, just stay a while and rest. I thought here we'd go again, another temporary smile. But somehow every second with you felt a little less like for a while. You didn't build a cage or try to chain me to your door. You just made the space beside you one I kept coming back for. You make it feel like home, even when the walls are bare and the bank account is low. Even when we're eating noodles on the floor beside the phone. You laugh and suddenly I don't feel so alone. It's not the bed, it's not the view, it's the way this life feels lighter when it's next to you. I never knew that I could stay and not feel trapped or home, but in your arms, you make it feel like home. We paint the walls of You make it feel like home. Even when the rent is high and we're scared of the unknown. Even when the world outside us feels too heavy to be on. We close the blinds and hold each other. We don't face it all alone. It's not the roof, it's not the street. It's the way you say we'll figure it out and pull me off my feet. I never knew that staying still could feel like being alone. But in your eyes, you make it feel like home. Maybe someday we'll move on to somewhere bigger down the line. A backyard with a little tree, a table where our families dine. Maybe we'll fill every bedroom with the sound of tiny feet. Or maybe it'll just be us, and that'll still be just as sweet. Because it isn't what we own that makes this life feel like it fits. It's the way we turn each Monday into something we won't quit. You could put me anywhere, and if you're standing there with me, I'd still feel like I belong where I'm supposed to be. You make it feel like home. In every broken rental and in every crowded road we roam. In every quiet Sunday where we barely touch our phones. In every whispered "Are you okay?" when my cover's blown. I used to think that home was somewhere I had yet to find. Now I know it's just the place where your hand is holding mine. So if the walls all fall and all we have is skin and bone, I'll still be fine. You're where it feels like home.
Lost inside the night, your shadow next to mine. Every heartbeat calls, I'm running out of time. Take me where the stars collide. Hold me close, don't hide. I'm falling for you, deeper and deeper. The night is ours, the moment is clear. I'm falling for you, don't wanna let go. I'm falling for you, deeper and deeper. The night is ours, the moment is clear. I'm falling for you, don't let me go. I need your love more than you know. Whispers in the dark, your fire lights my way. Every step I take, I want with you to stay. I'm falling for you, deeper and deeper. The night is ours, the moment is clearer. I'm falling for you, don't let me go. I need your love more than you know. deeper, 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 falling deeper, deeper, falling.
I turn my phone to airplane mode. Tired of watching all your stories go. Everyone's together on a screen I can't touch. Laughing in a world that never needed me that much. I said I needed space, but I lied. I just didn't want you to see me cry. I'm offline but lonely.
I'm still in love with you.
The party's supposed to end at 2, but it's 3:15 and we're still with the crew. DJ looks tired, but he won't shut down. We bribed him with pizza and a shot of don't tell anyone. Your lipstick's faded, my shirt's not clean, but we look like gods in the silver machine. Taxi lights blinking like they're calling us home, but the streets are kingdom and we're not done. We know the night can't last forever, but we're stitching into our hearts like leather. We don't own the night, but we own the afterglow. The way the pavement sparkles when the bar lights go. Laughing on the sidewalk, shoes in our hands, telling all our secrets we never planned. Music fades, the doors all close, but the best part's always after the show. We don't own the night, we don't own the night, no, the afterglow. We pass a 24-hour diner on the right. Someone yells, I need fries in my life tonight. We pile in the booth, 61 seat, sharing stories over two salty food and sticky seats. Mascara smudge, tired eyes bright. We look like we lost, but we won this night. Someone starts singing that old throwback song. The whole place joins in like we all belong. You can't buy this feeling from a store. It's the kind of wish that leaves you wanting more. We don't own the night, but we own the afterglow. The way the pavement sparkles when the bar lights go. Laughing on the sidewalk, shoes in our hands, telling all our secrets we never planned. The music fades, the doors all close, but the best part's always after the show. Years from now, when we're stuck in routines, we'll think of this moment like a half-remembered dream. When the rent's due, when the kids cry, when we're too tired to look at the sky, we'll say, remember how we laughed till dawn, how we swore that we'd never be gone. Even if the promise didn't age that well, the memory will, and that's enough to tell. We don't own the night, but we own the afterglow. The way the pavement sparkles when the bar lights go. We don't own the night, we own the When I look into your eyes, I see the stars begin to rise. Every heartbeat pulls me near. I just wanna keep you here. Stay, don't let me go. Love is the only truth I know. Hold me closer through the night. We'll be forever in this life. Ooh. whispers floating in the dark. You're the fire, you're the spark. Every moment feels so true. All I need is only you. Stay, don't let me go. Love is the only truth I know. Hold me closer through the night. We'll be forever in this life.
In the silence of the